Late Night in Hollywood.
Late Night in Hollywood. Late Night in Hollywood.
From Los Angeles, California, you're listening to Late Night in Hollywood with Ari Manis and Michael Lenoci.
But if I was into heroin, I would want to shoot it. I don't know. Part of me would like to be like, oh, like hit rock bottom.
You know what? A lot of people say when they talk about drugs and heroin comes up, they're like, oh, I'm terrified of needles. Well, you know what? I bet there were a lot of people who, when they first started doing drugs, were terrified of needles. And you know what helped them get over it? Doing heroin.
Addiction. I was terrified of needles, and I did steroids in college.
Did you? I've always wanted to do steroids.
It was fun. It was definitely fun.
I think when I get my shit together and I'm successful, I'm going to get into HGH just because it's probably just going to make me feel better.
Take that in the abs. Take that in the abs.
Yeah. So, do you guys record the intro to this beforehand, or how does this work?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't do too many podcasts.
Neither do we.
We don't either.
Really?
We've done 10, and this is the 11th one.
And we haven't recorded one in a few months.
3 months, 4 months.
Really? Have you put them out yet?
At it.
Oh, yeah, they're out. But people...
We're not consistent. We have a ton of followers, too. Yeah.
You do have to be consistent, but the problem is we're tired of fans that listen to our podcast.
Your followers hear this, they're like, oh, fuck this. They're not consistent. I'm out.
Hey,
I'm out.
guess what? Guy who said that, good. We didn't want you anyways. Because guess what we want? We want the guys who are like, oh, wow, look who put up another one. Thought they died.
All right. Well, that's good.
Guys, we're here with the 11th episode, Late Night in Hollywood. I'm your host, Ari Manis, and I'm here with my special friend, my sidekick, the one who sticks by me through thick and thin, Michael Lenoci.
Well, I don't... Did you like that or no? I could do it.
Yeah, I did.
You did? Okay.
He brought up the energy.
Can I show you what mine would
He
have
said
been?
all things positive about you. How would you have done it?
All right, I would have done it like this. Tell me when to start.
All right, start.
Guys, welcome to Late Night in Hollywood. I'm your host, Michael Lenoci, with my other host who's not as talented as me, Ari Manis.
See, that's negative.
See, it's negative, and you brought the energy down.
I did?
When you got negative, the energy lulled. You guys should just do the intro podcast where it's just a podcast of different people's introductions.
I see.
Now you try.
It's Late Night in Hollywood with Ari Manis, featuring Michael Lenoci and your guest, Sandy Danto.
Well, why am I being featured?
Because we're in Ari's apartment. And
he's got stand-up talk studios. Nobody knows.
Come
on, you ruined.
Are you gonna? Can you bleep it?
No, we can't. Everything that's said it stays.
You're like, I have all the equipment, but I'm just too lazy.
Man, all right.
I am.
Well, it happens.
Well, can we rewind it? And
Yeah, do a new intro.
Yeah,
Ready?
try again.
But
the intro was fine. Just rewind it back to where I said.
No.
Bleep,
We're kidding.
We're just bantering.
This is how. This is what our podcast is. It's like everything. And
I didn't know people have podcasts where it's just like unscripted and they just have riffing banter.
Yeah, they don't do well, but guess what? We do it.
Actually, the other day, it's been a great week for me. The other day, I was introing Michael Lenoci on a show, and he said, just tell them that I'm a good friend of yours. And so me and Michael are good friends now.
Oh, wow.
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
You guys live in the same building, and when you live in Los Angeles, to all the people out there that don't, proximity really dictates who your friends are.
True.
Because this is a town of convenience, and everyone's a flake, and it makes it a lot easier to not be a flake if you live right by somebody. And basically, I moved far east in this town.
What part of town?
Far east? Silver Lake, but on the Echo Park side of Silver Lake. So
you've been doing echoes under Sunset?
No,
lately?
I need to. I need to go there. What nights?
We talked about that today, didn't we?
Yeah, I need to go there. I need to just start going there.
We were at a pool party. Is that what you call it? We were at a pool party.
Thanks for the invite, guys.
Sandy,
thank you.
By the way, check out the song "Pool Party" by Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. It's great.
All right, there you go, Mary-Kate. You're welcome.
They're doing music now?
No, it's from like when they were like 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really.
But it's classic. It's a classic.
It's a
It's
classic.
definitely hot.
That's great.
So we were at a pool party today.
We were at a pool
Me and
party.
Michael.
What and we were talking about when we took our shirts off. How did we both were like, okay, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. And then with me, he was like, oh, I would have thought you were skinny.
Well, I could tell that you used to be an athlete in high school and you just are kind of resting on your laurels now.
college, but yeah.
Do you work out?
Yeah, I still work out.
He's one of those
Not,
dads.
I used to work out like
And
5
if I
times
had
a
to-
week,
right.
probably twice. If it's a good week, 3 times. But
Right.
how
But
often?
you eat poorly.
I'm trying to get better at it. I'm trying not
too.
to eat bread. It's just so hard. Dieting food is a drug. That's the worst drug in the world.
I've been able to kick every drug that I've ever done except for sugar and
Sugar.
fat.
I literally just ate In-N-Out right before. we
Yeah, I
recorded
wish I
this.
could do that, and I'm dying to. And it's self-control. I ate bad today, but this past couple weeks,
What'd you eat today?
we had chips.
Yeah.
I really have only had chips today, and then I was at this girl's place, and she made me veggie quesadillas, and we didn't hook up. So that's
Why didn't you hook up?
why she just wouldn't put out. I guess. I don't
Did you
know.
make out?
Well, maybe
No, we
because she
didn't
saw you
test.
with your shirt on and she thought the same thing as me, where it's like, oh, this guy's skinny with his clothes on. Takes his shirt off. Oh, this guy's not skinny.
What would you imagine?
No, I'm-
Is that what it is right now?
No, you're not bad. Like I could tell that there have been a couple of years where you just said, I don't give a shit, and you're still thin, but you have a gut. That's it. And it's not like a disgusting gut.
No,
you don't
yeah.
have like stretch marks or anything.
No.
If you were to guess
no,
about
no.
my build without a shirt on,
Well, judging by you just having In-N-Out, I'd probably say the same thing. Like you used to
Pull
be
your
really,
shirt up
you used
right
to be
now.
really
No,
skinny.
while you're sitting down, pull your shirt. No,
but
sit
sitting down it never
I
looks
don't
as
care.
good. No,
I
that's
want-
not. You can't do that.
Yes. No, sit down.
Oh,
now.
you're good.
Yeah, you're
like
good.
legitimate.
You're
but
like
it's starting to
24
develop.
Oh,
years
yeah.
old.
And you're really young.
And you're 24.
I need to do pull-ups. Or,
Me on the other hand,
Going back to that girl. No, I think she
no, I'm
likes
just
me for
kidding.
who I am.
I do too. I don't think girls are
No.
like. It's like
Oh no.
one time I was about to have sex with a girl and she said, "Wait, shut off the lights."
for real.
Yeah,
Whoa. Maybe that's something
Because
about
she's
her
insecure.
insecurities
yeah. I
about
think
her own
it
body.
might be. It could have been.
Or maybe she.
But no one's ever stopped sex and been like, I just cannot do this with your body right now.
No, yeah. You don't. At that point, you're all in.
Yeah, it'd
I
be rude.
like.
You'd have to be a
having sex with the
real
lights on.
fucking
dick or bitch.
narcissist sociopath to be like, look, I was into this before I saw you naked.
I like the lights on. I like to
I do
watch
too.
girls. I like to watch girls perform. How do I say this? I like to watch girls suck my dick on with the light on.
Do you think there's anybody that does not like to watch that happen to themselves?
You're right. There was no point in bringing that up.
But
Cool.
but you know what, dude? Most of the guys that were at this pool party today, same deal. It's like you could tell they used to be skinny, but age just takes.
You would bet
control.
over there. You could be like, oh, Michael could probably put up the most dumbbell bench press. Probably
No, I think Mark Saratella. He looked pretty.
he was skinny,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm stronger.
He works
Yeah, but
out.
he has a nice.
I bet you. could get bench more
I
than
can
me.
lift too. But you look. What did you play in college?
I didn't play. I just worked out and was in good shape, and I still work out to where like I can put up the weight. I can't. I'm not as strong, but I still put up like a lot of weight.
What's a lot of weight?
What were you gonna say? You were gonna think you were as strong as me. I know you're not.
Oh, I'm stronger than you.
You really think so?
You wanna go to the
100%.
gym?
Yeah.
Bench?
Well, 100%.
I
go to
think
the
that
gym
what
bench.
we should
You
do.
definitely can't.
I think
bench
what
as
Oh,
me.
yeah.
what we should,
100%. You're
Oh
serious?
yeah,
to
Can
make
we do
this.
this tomorrow?
sure.
That's what I was going to say. To
Yeah.
make this
Oh, you-
interesting.
no. How about to
We
make
should-
it?
we
could
should-
just
the
do
three
push-ups
of
right
us-
now. That's
Oh, you
proof.
want to have a push-up contest?
No,
the
no,
most
no,
in the
no.
row right
Oh,
now.
you're gonna get smoked, dude. I
right,
don't know
let's
if
do
this is
this.
smart for you.
Absolutely.
Well, we can't do a push-up contest on the podcast. So why don't we next week we'll reveal who won the push-up contest?
Yeah, I think it should. You
That could
guys
be
should
4 months.
reveal. You should see who can bench more, and then
you can't put up 225. There's no doubt in my mind you can't.
Wait, are you repping 225 or
No.
maxing?
But I'll probably put it up.
I
once
used
right
to.
now.
I
Okay,
used
yeah,
to.
I'll do that.
I used to be able to rep
no,
that.
I 100% know because I've worked out for 15 years. You can't put that up.
Let's do it.
I bet you can't even do 50 push-ups in a row.
I bet you I could do more push-ups in
What's
one row.
what's
We're doing this as soon as the podcast is done.
Okay. Can't wait.
what are the stakes?
No, there is no stakes. He's just like delusional about
I'm not delusional.
working out. He doesn't even work
Do you
out.
work out a lot?
No.
Exactly. So now I know he's playing a game. Oh,
I'm
we
not
get
playing
it,
a game.
Ari, you're funny.
Okay, tune in next week, guys, when the guy who doesn't work out beats the guy who works out.
See, now this is something that's going to make you have to do a podcast next week. Maybe I should just come back next week to see what happens myself.
I mean, I think it's annoying, one, and two, disrespectful. to
I'm
just
not being
sit-
disrespectful.
Very
I'm
disrespectful.
stronger than you.
I want to beat you
There's
up
nothing
right
wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having another man being stronger than you.
Well, you're not stronger than
There's
me.
people who are stronger than me.
now. No, there are people stronger
Just
than
so
me.
you know,
You're 100%.
I'm not the strongest man in the world, Michael.
You
There's
can't
people
even do
stronger
more
than me.
pull-ups than me, and I
I'll
weigh
take that.
twice
How many
as
pull-ups
much
can
as
you do?
How much do you weigh?
How many pull-ups do you think you could do?
I don't know, 10.
Okay, I'll do more pull-ups than you too.
But you also weigh 140.
I weigh 155.
All right. Well, I weigh 40 more pounds.
But this interview has gotten way off track. I wanted to have
Well,
a
you
Marin.
should
I
have
wanted to
done
have
that.
a Marin style
I
interview
like
with
this.
Sandy.
I
Danto.
like this
You
where
coming, yeah. I don't,
where you guys are competitive with
Yeah,
each other.
I
I think
don't
there should
mind.
be that kind of an element to every episode.
There, maybe. Is
Yeah,
there?
I like
There
that.
I don't know if you did this on purpose, but like, I'm
I
sorry,
didn't.
Sandy,
No.
you're our guest. I'm sorry, but
It's
you totally
okay.
ruined
It's
that.
entertaining for me.
Sandy, who do you think's gonna win? Be honest. If you think Michael's gonna win, you could say it.
I don't know because you seem like you're in better shape and you've got 5 years. You're 5 years younger.
Yo,
than
but
him.
you're
But
strongest
he
at
looks
31.
He looks stronger. Like he's got muscles and that you don't have.
You can't compete. My muscles are bigger than your muscles.
I'm ready.
But
I'm ready for this contest.
You can't always judge people by their exterior.
You can't, but I consistently work out and he doesn't, and you can't just throw up 225.
I'll
I know
race
who you are.
too. I'll race you too.
Well,
Swimming
you
or
can't do
running.
that. You
Swimming
can't-
or running.
You can't. Maybe I'm swimming. I don't care about swimming because I'll never be in a swimming pool with you because I'll make sure that never happens.
Or cycling or skating.
You can have those.
Or on
You
a
can have
snowboard.
those. You can have those. You can have those. You can have those. You cannot bench press more than me. Game over. Your turn, Sandy.
I bet I could bench press as much as you.
Okay. Well, you
I
just
think-
lost your chance to talk now. Guess what? Nobody's allowed to talk but me because I'm the strongest.
I
bench
used
presser.
to I used to put up as much weight as you said.
The most I've ever put up was 275. So, sweetheart, I was on steroids.
Don't be
and I
rude to
was
the
in
guest.
college.
Don't be rude to the guest. Let's get serious. Sandy, when did you start doing comedy? I wanted this to be a Marin style.
No. Well, I mean, we were talking about the pool party. We could stick to that.
I don't know where to go from here. You guys have me on two different tangents.
Let's do this. How about this?
How was the ratio of?
It was
girls
a
to
terrible
guys?
ratio,
Uh-huh.
but there were 3 girls there and they were all hot.
And non-comedian hot. Were they?
Yeah.
They were non-comics.
Yeah, they were non-comics, right?
Okay.
Yeah, there were non-comics.
What was with that?
Are they? I don't know.
I don't know.
They don't look like
Hold the
comics.
microphone up.
They would get rated on a non-comic scale whether they're comics or not.
Yeah, but I mean, it's easier to hit on them if they're not comics.
One of them does comedy that was there.
Really?
Okay, I know who.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But there were actually more than. Oh, yeah. But that one that came, damn, she was fucking fly.
Yeah, but I don't like fake tits all that much.
Yeah. Until
They look-
they're
you know
in
what?
between-
Fake tits look a lot better with clothes on than they do off.
Sometimes, except when they're. Yeah, it depends
if
what
it's if it's done well.
Yeah,
Not
that's
done in
true.
Mexico.
But you know what? Here's the thing. They're only done well when they're a size smaller than every girl wants them to be. You know what I mean? Like
You can't
fake
go
tits
double
only
D.
look good if they're like C or below.
Yeah, I agree.
As far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, a good solid C.
Well,
would be good.
I love big tits, but only if they're
Natural.
natural
You
and
like
not
natural
like
busties.
udders, you know? You ever get a girl's shirt off and it's just like, and you still gotta love it, but it's like not as attractive.
I like small boobs. I don't even care.
Really?
I
It's all about the shape and
I
the
like
form.
Yeah.
penis.
Which kind? Black?
Just the regular size.
White or
penis.
black?
I don't know. Whatever. I'm so
Well.
tired. And
Yeah, I was overzealous with the sun today.
Hey, which set went better for you tonight at Hooters or the Comedy Store?
I did a third set too. Earlier.
Oh, okay. Start with that one.
That one was probably the best. I did an alt open mic in that one.
Where? Where was
At the
all-
Palace.
Oh, okay, I've done that one. Yeah.
oh, so you did 4 sets tonight?
3.
The Palace,
Oh, you didn't
Hooters.
get up in the OR.
No.
Oh, I thought you had OR.
Mhm.
Oh, where was your store
I
spot?
did the open mic at the Belly Room. I'm in
Oh.
this phase right now where I'm like, I just need to force myself to do anything. And I get good spots, but you know, there are nights that
You want to go up and you don't have a good spot, so you're willing to do a shitty spot.
exactly, or there are nights when I'm just like, I need to feel good about myself. I'm gonna do 3 spots that aren't the best. You know what I mean?
So tonight, your best spot was the one.
Hooters
at
went
the-
well. I thought. Well, don't.
Oh
you think?
yeah, I thought it was great tonight.
And
The real show.
it didn't end that well, but for my set, I don't know how the show ended. But
Oh, it was great,
thank you.
and the show ended.
The
Great.
Comedy Store was probably the worst, and
environment.
That's not the first time that somebody said that before. I love the Comedy Store though. Probably the alt open mic, just because I like the energy was high, went up in the very beginning of the show, and when you make other comics laugh
That's a good
on an
feeling.
open mic when they're all just trying to like look at their own notes and
and
stuff.
outdo one another.
Yeah.
If you weren't doing comedy, what would you be doing with your life?
Fuck, I don't know. Art of some kind.
If you weren't, no, you have to pick a normal, mundane, terrible job.
Oh God. If I wasn't doing comedy, maybe something in advertising or marketing
Sales.
or let me think, something that I would like to be doing. Maybe definitely not sales.
Not sales.
People that are cut out for sales are not cut out to be friends with me because they're just too aggressive.
Yeah.
I just don't like that kind of personality. That type A personality. It's like I'll put up with it, but it's at the end of the day, it's not what I click with. I need somebody that's more easygoing. No.
Now I have to edit this, Mark.
Oh
yeah. I guess
It's fine.
you
I'm
could.
listening.
I would because I was just curious. I just want go, but sorry, finish.
What job would I do? I don't know. I'd like to. I guess like
Barista.
I could do that right now.
I feel
The
like
word,
you
it would just be funny telling people you're a barista. I can
Yeah.
see that more than anything.
I would be the funny guy in the. I guess like HR because I'm good with interpersonal stuff.
Yeah.
But I would get fired for doing something inappropriate. I've never been somebody that's dealt well with structure or authority, and I have no discipline.
Yeah, I get that.
So
I could guess that just by your beard.
yeah, I've just always like I'll follow the rules to an extent and just try to get around them, but I can't just listen to somebody tell me what to do.
What has been the coolest moment in your comedy career or accomplishment? Just,
I don't know. I'm so
like if you were showing off to a little kid, like a little kid was like, "Oh, you're a comedian?" You're like, "Yeah, I've actually just did this."
I always
like your little
I always
brother.
draw a blank when I'm asked these kind of questions. I went to Australia on tour, and that was probably one of them.
That's badass.
Yeah, that was super cool.
Did you meet Arj Barker?
I did not.
I heard he's huge over there. Whenever Australians, I'm barking outside for the Hooter show, and Australians walk by, I go, "Arj Barker's going to be there." They always stop. They're like, "Really? Really?" I'm like, "No, he's not."
What is it about anyone that appeals to a different country?
I don't know.
You know what though? Australia loves American comics, just
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah, they're good. They're always good.
You from America? All right, come back to this Outback Steakhouse. This is a bad impression, but it doesn't matter because you're my mate, right?
Really.
Hey, let's all do Australian for the rest of this.
Well, we know that Lenoci doesn't appeal in Australia.
Lenoci only likes
Aussies.
Lenoci only likes banter. If I ever ask the guest a serious question, he tunes out instantly.
Yeah, I know.
Try
I
ask,
mean, 'cause it's
ask Sandy a serious question.
Sandy, all right, you want to do a serious question?
Yeah.
What if you had a lot of money, what do you donate to? What organization?
Well, I think that most nonprofits are all just stealing the money. Somebody in the organization is stealing the money.
Yep.
So I would want to do something where I would actively know that my money is going to I would want to, I don't know, I would just give it to somebody I know that's not doing well.
I like that. And
So
also, he, answered the question, but it's just like,
I
all
would
right,
like
nobody.
pay for somebody.
Why are we doing serious questions?
Because people
just be silly.
people are listening to this because they go, "Oh, Sandy Danto."
Yeah, but I mean, come
comedy.
on, guys.
They all know we're comedians.
No, guys, let's all make this would be more fun
different
if we're all like, everyone right now, take your turns.
No one's listening to this because they go, "I want to hear Michael riff."
Okay, well, relax.
I
You're
want to
being
hear you
mean.
guys fight.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
fight over what to ask me,
All
fight
the-
over who's
yeah,
stronger.
see, you don't-
and then I chime in once in a
this is what happens. He gets nervous and he'll be like, this sucks. We shouldn't do it. Like, this is what's funny. Go with it. And then he'll like edit it. He doesn't get it yet.
Well, you know what? I don't listen to a whole lot of podcasts.
Like the funny shit,
that are
right?
funny.
You arguing with
Yeah.
me that's funny. That right there, what we just did, that's what's funny about this podcast. The questions, yeah, sure, I get you want to do the interview, but realistically, we're not fucking interviewing Tom Cruise. No one, it's fucking boring. You know what
see in the comedy community.
Are you saying that I'm not as relevant as Tom Cruise is?
A little bit.
Wait,
I'm sorry.
Well, we also.
But like, I don't even want to know about. That's how. You know what I would want to do? Even if Tom Cruise was here, I'd rather do this. Let's all take turns and do our best impression of a plane landing in an open field. That's fun for me.
Okay,
you go
let's do
first,
that.
Sandy. A plane landing in an open field, no wind. It's a clear day, and there's 3 little girls playing on a playground too. You could add that in if you want, but that's the first impression because he's good at impressions, and that's what people who are fans of Sandy want to see him do.
All right.
And that's how you take control of a podcast, guys.
All right, let's do the plane.
Sandy, go.
Attention, passengers. Please buckle your safety belts and put your oh shit. We're losing altitude. Oh, sorry. If cabin pressure drops, oh no, there's 3 little girls right there. We better. I'm okay.
All right, that was.
I was expecting
Okay.
when you said impression, I expected just the noise.
This
of
is
an
what I'm doing.
airplane.
Ready? Here's my impression.
That's what I was expecting.
Andy, did you get the bag, Andy? It's Sean Connery and Indiana Jones.
Who was laughing when you were landing? Was that
Those
who-
little girls laughing. Like,
They're satanic little girls.
all right, your impression.
Oh man,
What's yours?
Nah, I'm too self-conscious. I don't.
Oh, come on. Let me hear your plane. It's just dumb. Who
I
cares?
could do this. This is.
Come on,
these people are gonna judge me off this.
Oh,
They're not gonna like me.
Whatever. All right, Sandy, do you want to do any impressions?
That's the plane exploding. into
I
the
like
ground.
Michael's because it didn't seem like anyone died in the plane crash.
Yeah, you
No,
guys
it
were
didn't.
so-
Yeah.
No one died. I
No
didn't
one
say it was
died.
crashing. I said landed
Yeah,
in an
but
open
it's-
field.
That's boring. You know, talk about boring.
All right. Well,
Every-
I see
every
what you're
plane
doing,
I go
and it's
on-
not working.
I say to myself, this is the one that's going to go down.
I like to say shit like that. I get that.
And every time I fall asleep on a plane, I have a dream that the plane is crashing. I wake up terrified.
I like to think that something's gonna go wrong and I'm gonna be the hero. And
I used to think that before I had a girlfriend because that's like your fantasy of getting a girlfriend.
maybe.
Like, oh, I'm gonna save the day and some girl's gonna want to fuck.
Yeah. Maybe
I'm gonna have to
that's
do
it.
this really ridiculously hard thing. Then I'll get pussy.
Yeah. You know me too well.
Have you ever met someone on the plane? On an airplane? A girl?
plenty of times. Yeah,
Really?
Mhm.
Have you ever met a chick on a plane?
I think
don't
I've
so.
only like hooked up with one, but I've met.
Oh, okay. Yeah. If we count just meeting, I've met a few, but not.
No, like you
hooked
ever
up
like
near
you
zero.
meet a girl, get her number on a plane, and then hook up. That's
No.
cool.
One time.
Yeah.
That's cool.
One time, yeah.
Pretty cool.
But they came to my show. They saw that I have some value.
Oh.
Yeah. It wasn't just like I've never been like a one night stand pickup master kind of guy.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I need girls to get a sense of
Who you are.
who I am. That's, you know, you got to play to your strengths. And I realized too late that I'm not like the kind of guy that can just like smooth talk a girl out of the bar, because really the only people that can do that are like super good looking thin guys. And I think I'm good looking, but I'm just not like traditionally good looking.
Uh-huh.
So I've always just had to like do silly things and stunts and like have girls see me do what I do best, which are silly things and stunts. And if they're into that, or it's like girls who I can tell have similar sensibilities, but they think that they just want to be validated for what they do. And all you have to do is tell them that they're like creative or smart or deep or funny. And then, you know, That's what they're.
See,
I don't know.
I think
That's what
when you say it to girls, you mean it. But when you just described it, you mean like, I'll just compliment these idiot girls.
No.
That's
it's
all
never
sleep
been
with
like
me.
that. I'm not like. I've always had a hard time being insincere.
Yeah.
What? Oh, Lenochi's getting the guitar.
We're almost out of time. What advice do you have for up and coming comedians?
No, we got to do a song with Sandy because he's good at songs. We're doing a song before we leave.
My advice for up and coming comedians is don't move to New York or LA right away. Go to San Francisco or San Diego and get a couple years under your belt.
My advice is just don't start.
Yeah, that's actually my advice.
Also, but you're gonna play. You're good at this, right?
No.
I thought you could play.
I can a little, but not just jam.
It will be all right. You could do. So Ari's on the, what do you call this? This
An
is
acoustic guitar.
Acoustic guitar.
Guitar, yeah.
Acoustic guitar. Okay, so guys, if you're at home listening with your kids, family, however you guys listen to Late Night in Hollywood, that's acoustic guitar, and Sandy Danto is gonna freestyle sing because he's good at it, and I'm gonna just throw in little techno things.
I have a feeling
That this is gonna be horrible. That's fine. All right. Well, yeah, Sandy's here, and he's live, and here we go, Sandy. Da da chapa 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 cha cha chapa. Sandy, waiting for you to start. Da da da. Tic-tac-toe, and I won.
this podcast didn't get embarrassing for me until I was asked to sing a song that I didn't have prepared. Now I'm gonna have to not promote this on Facebook because I'm gonna be worried about people hearing this part. I might promote it on my MySpace page that I still use once in a while to see if any hot chicks messaged me. But I don't think I can let people know that I did this now because this song's embarrassing.
Sandy
I think that in time we should all learn to find
Bring
what the wind spells.
the SNL guy on. Bring him on too. Yeah.
Yeah, just do all the things that we like that you do during the song.
Dun dun. Live from New York, it's Sandy.
Live from New York, when you thought it couldn't get any worse for Sandy Danto's career, it's a podcast in a studio apartment.
No. We're in the stand-up talk studio.
I thought that was really good with the.
That's my
guitar.
nickname for it.
Yeah, Sandy. I mean, this isn't one of the most
No, it's fun.
best podcasts you're going to be on, but
Have a little bit of confidence, man.
I think you had fun.
I think I definitely had fun, and you guys have a good dynamic.
Are you going to recommend this to all your friends?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
And
I know my voice, the tone of my voice went a little high pitched there, indicating that I might be lying. But I would, if somebody came up to me and said, "Hey, Ari and Michael asked me to do their podcast. Should I do it?" I'd say yeah.
Wow, and I'll be honest, listeners,
That's all I need in my life. Yeah.
That's one of the nicest things.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think with my time constraints, this might not have gone as well as it could have. But
I think
we had some fun moments, and
I think
you were great. I really liked all the serious parts when I asked
serious questions. And I don't like any of the serious parts. I liked when we fooled around because that was silly and fun, and that's what.
That's what makes your dynamic.
Do you have time to? Can we end it right now and then you judge our push-up competition, or you don't have time?
I got 5 minutes.
Okay.
Or can we also agree that, hey, Ari, you're not gonna win?
Then why don't we do it? I just had an in and out, and I'll still win.
Oh, he just had an in and out live from New York.
Guys,
Sandy
tune in
Danto.
next week to see who won the push-up competition. My name's Ari Manis,
And
thank you guys for listening.
whatever this thing. Sandy, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for
on.
coming, Sandy.
Yeah.
You're an amazing
You're welcome.
person.
You are amazing.
You guys
Oh my
are
god,
too.
what is that? My tricep. Why does it look like it's showing more than it usually does?
I think you guys should have a cliffhanger. Tune in next week to find out who's stronger.
Guys, if you listening to this, poke us on Facebook. Poke Sandy Danto.
I have 7 pokes right now.
And
I don't know what they're from.
Poke Michael, probably from the podcast, maybe.
Is he? Think so?
It could be. And
A random guy.
Guys, have a great late night in Hollywood.